We've got new photos of the damage that we're starting to see in that part of this state. In the latest update from the Texas A&M Forest Service, we've learned that the biggest fire in the area has now burned through more than 850,000 acres, and that one is only 3% contained right now. The Smokehouse Creek Fire, as they are calling it, is now the second largest wildfire in this state's history. This is all happening up near Amarillo, with fires burning in Armstrong, Gray, Hutchinson, and Moore counties. Fire crews from all over, including North Texas, have made their way north now to the Panhandle to offer their support as they are dealing with the spread of just mammoth wildfires up that way. We want to start our coverage this afternoon with our Janelle Fort live here in Dallas with a look at how North Texans are answering a desperate call for help. Janelle?
Well, Jason, look, we've seen this time and time again. Whenever tragedy like this happens, Texans are always willing to step in and help. It has been no different with this. Firefighters from Dallas, Fort Worth, Farmers Branch, and McKinney, just to name a few, are all a part of this large statewide response to this. Those crews made the roughly 6-hour trek northeast to the Panhandle. Those on the ground in the thick of it tell me these fires are massive and moving really fast. Governor Greg Abbott issued a disaster declaration for 60 counties in the area so that crews like the ones from here in North Texas can be quickly deployed to the areas that need the most help. The Texas A&M Forest Service says they've responded to at least 5 wildfires in the area. The largest and most threatening right now, again, is the Smokehouse Creek fire. We caught up with Adam Turner, who's with the Forest Service. He spoke to us from an area impacted by the Windy Deuce fire near Fritch, Texas, about how big of a challenge crews are facing.
There's a lot of acreage burned, and we have only so many resources to go and build line around it. So we've got a lot of ground to cover, and only 24 hours in a day. So we're going to get as much work done as we can in anticipation of our winds kind of picking back up in a couple of days. We know we're on a time crunch.
Now, there are mandatory evacuations for several communities in that area. And remember, these are rural communities made up mostly of ranch land and farmland. So when we're talking about these evacuations, we're talking not only about people, but animals too. And then again, this is their livelihood. It is still too soon to truly know the scope of the damage there. But as these fires continue, we're told that more North Texas crews could be en route. In Dallas, I'm Janelle Fort.
Okay, Janelle, thanks for that. Yeah, it looks like they're going to need as much help as they can get up that way. We haven't heard of any injuries from these fires yet. Again, this has been developing very quickly here. We do know that the flames are putting livestock in danger already, though. Mike Valerio shows us what is happening on the ground right now in the Panhandle.
Frantic video of cattle galloping as fast as they can against a backdrop of black smoke billowing from one of at least 5 wildfires. The people recording also running for their lives.
It looked like Armageddon. It looked like our town was just being engulfed in black.
Some of the flames have jumped into neighboring Oklahoma. The explosive growth of the fire since Monday led to a brief evacuation of a nuclear weapons facility, a site tasked with assembling and disassembling the nation's nuclear arsenal.
Luckily, because of the heroic efforts of our surrounding community, the fire never did come to the Pantex plant.
Employees returned Wednesday, but many residents from the Texas Panhandle communities of Canadian and Fritch are seeking safety elsewhere.
We all were wondering, what is this? What's going to happen? Are we going to be able to return? Is there going to be anything to return to?
We've had extremely hot, dry days these last couple of days, along with extremely high winds.
Texas A&M Forest Service adds firefighters will try to take advantage of Wednesday's weather, a calmer day with lighter winds and higher humidity. But winds are expected to pick up again on Thursday with stronger gusts up to 30 miles an hour.
We will be returning as soon as we can to go assess damages, hug our friends, hug our families, and be thankful that we are all alive and start rebuilding.
I'm Mike Valerio reporting.